stereotype. I can never do it mono, we the stereotype. I'm talking left, right link, I'm talking left hand ring. I'm talking this right here forever, we ain't here just for the summer. Always on 10, we ain't never had to come up. Young right now, but we gon' watch the numbers run up. Honestly, I love the way you carry it. It was an easy decision, I had to marry it. Honeymoon, I'ma put you on a chariot, and they don't make them like you no more. No pressure, I can see them watching and they try to do better, but you one in a million, you ain't average. Girl, I promise I'ma have you living lavish. Take a trip, girl, we're about to vanish. 'Cause I'll go anywhere, anywhere, just as long as you with me. 'Cause girl, I know that you get me, so I'll go anywhere. 'Cause I'll go, 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 so I'll go anywhere. So I'll go anywhere.
All right, guys, welcome back to Mechwarrior 5's Hot Chocolate and Cookies Edition. Welcome back to Old Gaijin Gamer. Welcome back to the start of the Kestrel Lancers DLC. There it is, the priority transmission. We have 28 friggin' events happening. Okay. We have a whole bunch of things happening, including a new mech on the way, a dire wolf that spent all of our money. We have everybody being trained. All the mechs are being repaired that can be repaired and upgraded and yada 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 and so on and so fortied. We don't have enough money to go spend them on computers yet, though we do need a few more. But I'm not paying for travel, so 5 million C bills with a 1 million thing, perfectly fine. So what we're going to do, we're going to hit this. Arden Sortek, the guy who we beat a year ago in the inaugural War Games, has sent us a message saying, work for us. Here we go. On behalf of First Prince Hans Davion, the Federated Sons wishes to extend to you an offer, the D doesn't belong, an offer for a 2-year independent commission within the armed forces of the Federated Sons. Over the years, one of our regimental combat teams has suffered significant losses at the hands of the Draconis Combine, which have left the unit's veterans suffering from exhaustion and low morale. A few years ago, the AFFS sought to inject new blood into this unit, promoting up a promising young officer from the Davion Assault Guards, who has since been working at replenishing the ranks of the RCT, Regimental Combat Team, I believe. But with the replacement troops being fairly green and the veterans demoralized and drained, it is High Command's belief that we need an additional injection of skilled talent. That's us. Dun, 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 dun. To give some stability to the unit while they work to rebuild their lost ranks. Should you accept this commission, you will be put under a 2-year exclusive contract under the direct command of a Marshal of the Armed Forces of the Federated Sons. You will still be entitled to your posted RMRB rates with full combat bonuses should the need arise. All right. We're going to accept this. We see travel and mission control, which also means they pay for the travel. All right. We're ready to depart. We set all that up. The Highlander is not one I want. Oh, man. Now we got Jackson here. I wonder, is he part of the Jackson 5? Maybe? Thank you for answering the call, Commander. I am Marshal Jackson Davion of the Crucis Lancers, 2nd Battalion. You might know us better as the Kestrel Lancers. Colonel Sortek has informed me that you will be serving out your contract as an independent battle mech detachment under my command. We're glad to have you aboard. We do need all the help we can get. Mentally, physically, sexually. To be really honest with you, Commander, I really do need to talk to your psychs when they have a chance. I get feelings and urges. No. Wrong scenario. Wrong. I'll be honest with you, Commander. Kestrel Lancers have seen better days. My predecessor was posted on the border with the Draconis Combine. He suffered heavy losses at the hands of House Karita's raids during the Third Secession War. While on paper we may still officially exist as a full battalion of the Crucis Lancers, the reality is that First Prince Davion is weighing our deactivation due to our current numbers. We've been aggressively recruiting to fix this, but I need experienced soldiers to build up a reliable corps that I can count on to get the job done and train up our fresh talent. After seeing your performance up close during the Galahad War Games, where I shot your boss where I shot Sortek in the damn face, multiple times, by the way, and whacked everybody personally by myself, I am confident that your unit is exactly what the Kestrel Lancers need at the moment. Although you have been contracted to us as a mercenary, officially you will be added to the Kestrel Lancers roster as a special operations battle mech company under my command. My command! We want to preserve an appearance of strength to our enemies while rebuilding is underway. Alright, take your time preparing your mechs and gear, then head to your nearest jump point. The AFFS will charter a command circuit to bring you to the Crucis Lancer's home base on Mira. Be prepared for anything, Commander. With Hans Davion's upcoming wedding to Melissa Steiner, the AFFS, the AFs have been put on high alert. We will provide you with a full briefing once you get to Mira. 146 days from now, because of course we know we're flying cattle cars. But we do have hot chocolate and cookies. And now comes the idiocy and stupidity of two people that should never have been born.
Husband, in honor of our marriage, I give you a regiment of battle mechs and the means to support them in perpetuity.
My love, in honor of our marriage, I give you a vast prize. The Capellan Confederation.
Lancers, we have been called to war. Operation Rat is a go. Our objective? To cripple the Confederation's military-industrial complex, to bloody their most fanatic battle mech regiments, and to take their territory for our own, thus securing our borders for our newfound alliance with House Steiner. To do this, all 8 of the Crucis Lancer RCTs have been called upon to take one system, the most vital planet targeted by the Federated Suns, the fortress world of Tikhonov. Defended by numerous battle mech regiments, a vast network of man-made fortifications, and one of the most hardened planetary militias of the entire Inner Sphere. For over 600 years, Tikhonov has stood as an indomitable bastille, repelling all who dare to challenge its gauntlet of defenses. But the planet itself is a prize like no other. A fully self-sufficient world virtually untouched by the chaos of the succession wars. Heavily industrialized with an astronomical abundance of natural ore and mineral mining that fuels a booming planetary economy and acts as the foundation for Tikhonov's true prize, battle mech factories. Responsible for the manufacturing of large portions of the Capellan Confederation's heavy battle mech forces, and considered to be the lifeblood to the CCAF's war machine. Taking Tikhonov and its mech factories from the Confederation will rob them of one of their military's most vital resources and add it to our own. But the defenders of Tikhonov are among the most fanatical supporters of the Capellan state, many of them lifelong residents of the region. Expect them to fight with unparalleled levels of ferocity to defend their homeworld. First Prince Hans Davion has personally charged the Crucis Lancers with this mission: to break the unbreakable fortress world and claim its mech factories in the name of the Federated Suns. And as God is our witness, we will not misplace the faith that he has put into all of us. We will bend Tikhonov and any other Capellan world that stands in our way to our will.
The intro is so well done, and then he throws out, we're going to do God's will, God's bidding, because an idiot female married an idiotic, stupid, vainglorious schmuck. And for that, millions of people have to effing die. Because of stupidity, and they're saying God is on their side. Well, I'm sure Liao is going to say, the Capellans are going to say the same goddamn thing. This is not a righteous war. But we're going to make money, and we are people who make money in war. All right, the invasion of Tikhonov has begun. No, I'm not going to say it. Over 300 drop ships carrying all 8 regiments of the Crucis Lancers are continuing a high G burn towards the planet. Our flotilla's aerospace escort has just fought back the Night Riders Deep space interdiction force, leaving only one more obstacle that we must clear before we can make planetfall. Kestrel Lancers have been tasked with destroying a series of anti-dropship batteries located on Tikhonov's first moon, Doria. These batteries, combined with the remaining Knight Rider aerospace fighters, could do some serious damage to the Lancers' invasion force as they try to breach the planet's atmosphere. So it is imperative that we clear the way for our fellow Lancers. This war is just beginning. So, remember your training. Watch each other's backs and do not overcommit your forces in this opening engagement. We will still need mechs at the ready for when we make planetfall. Let's show the rest of the Crucis Lancers what the new Kestrel Lancers can do. Boo-hoo-hoo. Look at this. You hate me, they love me, and I can't fight and shoot your ass. All right. Salvage shares. We want salvage, buddy. We'll take some money, your money. Look at that. Can't even pay me correctly. Yeah, I know. We're way over tonnage. You're fired. All right. And Promise is out because she's still training. We got her dire wolf. Yay! All right. First, we need a pilot. So we're going to grab our leader. No, chainsaw. Yeah, we're going to grab chainsaw. We got Raider. Snowshoe is so nice. Look at Snowshoe. Yeah, but Snowshoe, you got to take the second slot. So throw Jackie in, and then we'll toss in Snowshoe.
Let's make it a good one.
Yeah, I know. Oh, Jackie. Yeah, I didn't have time. I got other things to do, but Raiders. All right, so we got 240. Yeah, we even have the Marauder if we need it. You're done with lasers, but you need the other, so Black Knight should work. Boom, shaka laka laka. All right. Medium. Rifleman. Another medium. Do you have a heavy you're good at? No. Take a Griffin. Yeah. And another medium. You don't know any of these, so jump on the Nova. You are a ballistics monster, though. All right, 230 tons dropping. We got our Black Knight, our Riflemen, Griffins, and Novas. All right, we're going down, boys and girls. There we are, walking on the friggin' moon. Oh, God, I'm going to get a headache.
Kestrel Lancers have been tasked with destroying the arrays and clearing the way for the remaining Lancer regiments to make planetfall. Your strike forces assigned targets have been marked on your HUD. The remaining Kestrel Lancers will be executing similar strikes against targets of their own. Show the second what you are made of, Commander.
Hot chocolate and cookies? Mom, why are we shooting our friends? Why is this happening? Why does this man think he needs more space? Other than he wants to prove his is larger.
Shame we have to destroy these installations. Planetary defenses like these haven't been made in centuries. Taking and holding them would pull resources away from the invasion. The main objective here is to take Tikhonov itself. We can't risk giving the Confederation any more time to dig into their positions on planet. Thinking like that is the reason humanity's seen 300 years of technological regression. All because of these bloody succession wars. Watch your tone, Tech. We have a job to do. We can argue about historical preservation later.
This is friggin' hilarious.
That's close enough. Ready to start pickup operation. The more ballistics, the merrier.
Not a fan of no atmosphere environments. We better hope our cockpit seals hold.
Let's restart. Something went wrong with the Nova. Not sure what, but we figured out that it was a Nova. Oh. Not a good start to the series, huh? Now, having a leg blown off will make you, shouldn't affect your speed. Is that what?
Prepare for battle mech departure. Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Commander, for generations, Tikhonov has stood as one of the Confederation's economic and manufacturing centers. Because of this, House Liao has spent generations and considerable resources turning Tikhonov into one of the most fortified systems in the inner sphere, which includes a network of anti-dropship orbital arrays here on Tikhonov's first moon, Doria. The Kestrel Lancers have been tasked with destroying the arrays and clearing the way for the remaining Lancer regiments to make planetfall. Your strike forces assigned targets have been marked on your HUD. The remaining Kestrel Lancers will be executing similar strikes against targets of their own. Show the second what you're made of, Commander.
All right. I don't know what's happening. We got to go back. Choose a different mech than the Prime, than the Nova. That didn't work. Oh, it happens.
Grid seems clear for now, Commander.
Locked and loaded, boss. Just give the order. Alright, one final systems check, and we are golden. Let's go.
This is Falcon.
All right. We're kind of good. Yeah, look at that for the ballistics, guys. Chainsaw is going to be awesome. Can't run that. Don't know why. All right, we're good. See if that works.
Prepare for battle mech departure. Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Commander, for generations, Tikhonov has stood as one of the Confederation's economic and manufacturing
There
centers.
we go.
Because of this, House Liao has spent generations and considerable resources turning Tikhonov into one of the most fortified systems in the inner sphere, which includes a network of anti-dropship orbital arrays here on Tikhonov's first moon, Doria. The Kestrel Lancers have been tasked with destroying the arrays and clearing the way for the remaining Lancer regiments to make planetfall. Your strike forces assigned targets have been marked on your HUD. The remaining Kestrel Lancers will be executing similar strikes against targets of their own. Show the second what you're made of, Commander.
You sound like an idiot.
Target is down.
Okay. At least they're following now. That works. Alright, let's roll. Not exactly the group I wanted, but it works.
Shame we have to destroy these installations. Planetary defenses like these haven't been made in centuries. Taking and holding them would pull resources away from the invasion. The main objective here is to take Tikhonov itself. We can't risk giving the Confederation any more time to dig into their positions on planet. Thinking like that is the reason humanity's seen 300 years of technological regression. All because of these bloody succession wars.
Good job, buddy.
Your tone, Tech. We have a job to do.
He's right.
You about historical preservation later.
Your problem is he's right, and you didn't want to be told that. It annoys you that the tech is smarter than you. I get it.
If you find the acquisition, just walk up to it in order to pick it up. That's close enough. Ready to start pickup operation.
Ding 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 dong.
Nice to have some extra ballistics.
Alright, ballistics. We're only going to get in about 2 hours, guys. There's more things that need to be done today than enjoying this, which, by the way, really?
You're coming up on one of the anti-dropship arrays now, Commander. Only tangle with the defenders if you feel you need to. Once those guns are silenced, the militia will be stranded on this rock anyways. We have a long war ahead of us, so be sure not to take on any unnecessary risks. Anti-dropship batteries are active. Take them out.
Really? Hi.
Copy. Stockpile on the target.
Dude, I don't know where you came from, but...
Target acquired.
Right in my sights.
Trash that, Mac.
There you are.
Target acquired.
Bet this'll hurt.
New target
shoot this one next. Next.
Well, hope these life support systems hold up out here.
They should. Fahad's supposedly the best in the market.
That's one installation down. Good work. I'm showing all targets at this facility destroyed.
No kidding, dude. We did it. Hi.
Scratch that target.
This is Falcon. Target destroyed.
Target acquired.
Let's go help these guys over here because they can't seem to shoot orbital guns. Alright, eject. Mom, make pickup. We don't want to leave anybody behind where there's going to be abuse or war crimes. Why am I saying that? This guy's a war crime waiting to happen.
Target acquired.
Focusing on target. Target destroyed.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
I need some aspirin, guys.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Definitely gonna need some aspirin.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Cruises Lancers Command. Kestrel Lancers reporting all installations destroyed. You are clear for approach.
We read you, Marshal Davian. Return to your dropship and prepare your forces for planetfall. We'll see you on the ground.
Acknowledged. All stations, move to designated evac points on the double. We have an invasion to get to.
Assassin.
Coordinating fire on your target.
Target acquired.
Guy landed on the friggin' gun. That was cool. I give you style points for that, my friend. Hi. All right, let's go down.
Formation order received.
Time to leave. It is time to go home. Because I have a funny feeling these dingleberries are going to need more help. But at least we don't have those damn guns going off in our ears anymore. You know?
Target acquired.
Enemy down.
Target destroyed.
And we had nobody chasing us this time. All right, we're good.
We've got you, Commander. Mount up and prepare for a hard out of here.
Uh-huh.
Tavion wants us planetside with the rest of the Lancers ASAP.
Well, we'll see about that. We need our hot chocolate and cookies, Mom. Because without that, what the hell's life worth? Life isn't worth living. You know? You gotta have that. You gotta have that. All right. 2.5 million C-bills. Take you. Grab a medium laser. We're out. Yeah, snowshoe went up. And we move on. All right. Solid opening salvo. Yeah, we know. This war is just getting started. Doria was manned mostly by planetary militia. There might have been some of the toughest militia in the inner sphere. They still don't hold a candle to the hardened CCAF regiments that call Tikhonov their home. Always assume the next fight is going to be tougher. Blah, 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 so on and so forth. 15 days. Thank you, Dingle friggin' Berry. Uh-huh. First, we gotta sell this. Bye. Boom. We need to do a full repair on everybody. You know, you're missing an engine core. Now, the dire wolf. Look at that beauty. No engine yet. Thought I bought a 300. All right. Yeah, I know. I just bought the direwolf. Why would I sell it? Mission. Continue. Continue. All right. Let's drop. Let's go into the next one where we have to do something.
Attention. Prepare for battle departure. Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
The Crucis Lancers regiments have been assigned to take cities adjacent to regional spaceports to secure our foothold within the system, while the 6th and 8th Crucis RCT makes an advance on the capital city of Tigrad. We have been assigned to take and hold the mining city of Gizhiga and its small spaceport high in the Kazan mountain range. Our fighters report that they have inflicted heavy casualties against the Ariana Grenadiers defending the region, pushing them back into the city itself. Their remaining Op-4 and some planetary militia have held themselves up in the city and have refused to surrender to our forces. So we've been ordered to move against them and clear them out.
Of course.
Taking out all Grenadier forces should force the Tikhonov militia to surrender. So Grenadier IFFs will be highlighted as primary targets on your HUD. Our best estimate is that there is roughly a company's worth of active Grenadiers in the city that we will need to clear out. So let's get to work, Lancers.
Dude, you lost an arm.
Commander, it looks like that mech had some valuables on it. Go over and pick it up. Let's see if there's anything we can use. The more ballistics, the merrier. This is Falcon. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Target mech destroyed.
Isn't it against the Ares conventions to attack cities housing civilian populations? The Ares conventions were renounced at the beginning of the First Succession War, and even if they were still ratified, the Grenadiers taking refuge in the city would still constitute a military target under the conventions. I don't like it any more than you do. Urban combat is dirty work, but in this case, the Grenadiers are forcing our hand. If we crush their main body, the hope is that their remaining forces should capitulate to us. But the Grenadiers are fanatical supporters of the Capellan state, so it's anyone's guess as to what they will do.
What a
Let's
dick
hope their
statement
compassion
to
for
try
their
and
people exceeds their desire to
condone
interrupt
this shit.
engagement any longer.
That is a dick statement for condoning war crimes.
We've made contact with the Grenadiers. They are using the inner city as cover. All Lancer forces, advance into the city and flush them out.
Yeah, because none of the civilians here are worth a damn, huh? All right.
Target panic.
Acknowledged.
Target acquired.
Grenadier forces are showing losses. Let's keep the momentum up.
New target proven. Incoming missile. Target destroyed.
We're out of line of sight.
Target destroyed.
I'm showing half of all primary targets have been destroyed. Keep it up.
All right.
New target Phoenix Hawk.
Lance target acknowledged.
forces have been neutralized. Commander, secure your position and prepare to receive relief forces. With any luck, the other 7 Lancer regiments meet with similar success.
Nah, couldn't happen to a worse group of people. You know? Urban fighting. Nasty. Usually there's no winners in that. People come up with ways to justify atrocities. Yep, we got a level there. We got plenty to go. Bruised, well, yeah. All right. Nice. Right. 255. All right, here we go. Let's drop. Because, of course, we got to drop. Same group, same shooting.
The capital of Tikograd has surrendered. Strategic Director Pavel Ridzik has fled the system, and the primary earthworks manufacturing facilities in Tikograd have fallen under our control. But the fight is not over. Davian intelligence has tracked the remaining Liao defenders to a hidden earthworks mech assembly plant and storage facility close to our forward operating base. Our mission is to finish the fight. Eliminate all Liao defenders and secure the earthworks production site. Kestrel Lancers, advance.
Commander, the entire 2nd Crucis is on deck for this mission. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Support our allies and clear the field. There is no telling what we'll encounter once we reach the targeted facility.
We know what we'll see. They'll yell at us about damage and everything else. We know what it's like, darling. That's why you have 2 to 3 weapons groups that cycle pretty fast.
Marshal Davian, we have made contact with Liao defenders screening the base. We're engaging now. We've made it to the outer perimeter, encountering large amounts of static defenses. I've identified the turret's control center, marking it on the HUD now. If there is anyone with jump capabilities, we may be able to silence those turrets all at once.
New target, Vindicator.
Get out of my way! You're supposed to go forward, you dingleberry.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Focusing fire on target.
Incoming missile. Target destroyed. New target blackjack. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Incoming missile.
Marshal Davian, we have breached the facility's perimeter. IFF readings indicate additional hostiles both inside and outside the facility. Commander Mason, you will secure the interior. Do your best to preserve as much of the facility as possible. The working
Oops.
facility is much too valuable to
That blew
destroy.
up.
All remaining Lancers, fan out and secure the exterior of this facility. Make sure no Liao forces escape.
Marshal Davian, we have neutralized the turrets. Your forces are free to approach. This'll hurt.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Oops. The place is getting totaled, dude.
Blimey, those are cataphracts. One of the first new battle mechs designs in centuries. Yes, between the Raven and the Cataphract, House Liao has been the only great house other than House Steiner to produce brand new mech designs since the start of the Succession Wars. Even with it being mostly cobbled together by recycling components from other mechs, it's still an impressive battle mech, which is why it is imperative that we minimize the damage to this facility.
Falcon here. Check it out, sir.
They're at 85%. That's hilarious.
Not a fan of no atmosphere environments. We better hope our cockpit seals hold.
This is an environment. Hi.
New target Trebuchet. Target destroyed.
Yeah, we're just going to keep walking forward till I decide to swap mechs because I've taken damage. A lot of damage.
I am Marshal Jackson Davian of the 2nd Crucis Lancers. In the name of First Prince Hans Davian and the Federated Sons, we are here to commandeer this facility. Stand down and surrender, and no further harm will come to you or your people.
I am afraid of you, and I know that this is not possible, Marshal. If you will not withdraw, then it is my duty to make sure that this facility becomes your tomb.
Commander, clear out the remaining enemy forces as fast as you can. They will most likely attempt to sabotage the facility rather than see it fall into our hands. Commander, our mission is to capture this complex in functional condition.
Wah, wah, wah.
And eliminate any enemy
How am I supposed to do that without, like, destroying things? You know, explain it to me. You know, like, maybe we'll end up doing that by accident. Oops. I'm sorry. I shot again. Oops. You guys here?
New target, Phoenix Hawk. Target destroyed.
Scratch that target.
Air assets gone. Oops, we're at 66%, guys. I don't think this is going as like they planned. You have to run into the doors to get them to open. 40 rounds left.
Not a fan of no atmosphere environment.
Dude, the people live here. There's an atmosphere, you dingle friggin' butts.
This production line seems to have automated mech repair bays handy. Make use of them while you can, Commander. No telling what we will face deeper into this facility.
All right, repair me. Fix me up. Give me some ammo. Yay, 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 yay. Here we go. Full ammo, I think. Yep, 88 rounds. And my boys don't need it, just me.
New target, Locust.
Not a fan of no atmosphere environments. We better hold our cockpit seals whole.
All right, we're at 55%.
Critical.
We're at 55%. I have done this with like 80% mech of the facility going. But it's not as much fun.
In my sights. Falcon here. Enemy mech destroyed.
Enemy down.
Target destroyed.
I didn't need to do that. Which is why I didn't do it.
Well, hope these life support systems hold up out here.
Oh, now you're sounding like the Reaper. This is a place where people live and work. Their families live.
vicinity, Commander. Watch yourself.
Oops, that was explosive. Fire everywhere.
Target mech destroyed.
Target acquired.
Yes, sir. Substantial damage has been inflicted to the mech production lines, Commander. We need to clear this site ASAP before this facility becomes unusable.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
This is Falcon. Target destroyed.
Target destroyed.
I don't know.
My security forces have been depleted. On behalf of Earthworks Limited, I formally surrender myself and all my staff into your custody. All Earthworks forces, I order you to stand down. Your lives are not worth this fight.
On behalf of the Federated Sons, I accept your surrender. All Crucis Lancer forces, stand down. Mission accomplished. Tikhonov is ours.
All right. 47%. I don't think they're going to be making mechs for a while. But we took it. Marshal, whatever, Davion, whatever. We took it for you. Just a little bit more damage than you were hoping. But hey, it'll keep people employed, and then hopefully there won't be a lot of food that's stolen. You know. Nice. Got a level up on the energy. Good, 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 good. Oh, we got Catfract. We can sell that. All right, we've got to move, so natural break. While this flies, I will be right back, and then we'll do the mission. In the meantime, guys, take a quick one, do what you need to do, and we'll be back in maybe 5 minutes. Bye.
Let's go back for just one night. Let's go back in time.
it's dumb trying to pretend, 'cause everyone has an end. Can't ignore the gray hairs popping every new year. Noticing all the lines grow deeper when I smile. I used to think I still got time to waste, but lately I feel like it's too late. Met you when you were 19, I'll stay with you till 90. There's no way to stop now, let's go for another round. Made another trip around the sun. Got a little close, it almost burned us up. Made another trip around the sun. Can't stop the time, but time it can't stop us. Never too late to go off, never too old to grow up. Never too late to go off, so go on. Never too late to go off, never too old to grow up. Never too late to go off, so go on.
Woke up this morning with multiple backaches. I did. Still feel like I was just 21 last week. 21. I'm sorry, I'm living the future, I can't wait. Wait. Please stay in the moment or else it'll pass away. Can't move the same like I did in my past ways. Had to bring out the Bengay. Might have poured out a jar of regret on these pancakes. Overeating's a bad trait. Nothing gets under my skin like a handshake. Injected with bad faith. Getting older kinda feels like ballet. I'm just watching a matinee.
Made another trip around the sun. Got a little close, it almost burned us up. Made another trip around the sun. Can't stop the time, but time it can't stop us. Never too late to go off, never too old to grow up. Never too late to go off, so go on. Never too late to go off, never too old to grow up. Never too late to go off, so go on. Never too late to go off, never too old to grow up. Never too late to go off, so go on. Never too late to go off, never too old to grow up. Never too late to go off, so go on. Have I ever told you, boy, you're getting finer with age? I know it doesn't feel true, but baby, you got no expiration date. Have I ever told you, have I ever told you, boy, you're getting finer with age? I know it doesn't feel true, no, it doesn't feel true, but baby, you got no expiration date.
Alright, I don't know why it does that. Welcome back. Let's do this. Yeah, we're going to Tikhonov. Because, of course, we are.
Wave 3 of Operation Rat has begun. From here, the Crucis Lancers will divide and conquer a number of systems, securing our grip of the Tikhonov commonality. The second and third Crucis Lancers' next assignment is to take the world of Tigris. Boasting one of the highest standards of living and well-educated populaces in all of the Capellan Confederation, Tigris has acted as a cultural center and brain trust of the Capellan state for centuries. Bringing Tigris to heel will consolidate the Federated Sun's might throughout the Terran corridor, and further secure our hold of vital jump ship routes into the Lyran Commonwealth. Its conquest will also rob House Liao of a major population center containing some of the Capellan state's brightest minds and wealthiest families, hampering the Confederation for generations. Given the system's wealth and nobility, House Liao has stationed significant defenses on Tigris. With only 2nd and 3rd battalions assigned to this invasion, we should expect to encounter stiff resistance to our occupation, as we will not be able to rely on the same amount of support that we received on Tikhonov. But always remember, the Lancers have already done what not even the Star League could do. We took the unconquerable world of Tikhonov. Compared to that, there is nothing that Tigris can throw at us that we haven't already faced before.
Just you wait. Marshal Davion. Just you wait. Amazing. Operation Rat. Gotta love it. All right, mission briefing. Yeah. I know. We got to go shoot people. 265 tons. Gonna confirm it. Battle mechs. Equipment. Did my engine finally make it? My engine made it. Perfect. Back to battle mechs. Move to the mech bay, please. Thank you. All right. Load out. First off, repair all. Max the armor. Core. 305. Heat sinks. Double heat sink kit. Structure none. Armor 7 slot ferro. That'll give me a little bit more weight to play with. Engine heatsink double. Engine heatsink double. All right. We have no computers. Maybe we can get one. We'll see. If so, I need 5. We can put the battle. We can't even add these yet. All right, let's see what we can add for weapons. All right, we've got 2 ballistics and energy out the wazoo. Okay, ballistics. You're doing 22. You're doing 22.8. Boom. And on this side, boom. Now, massive gauze platform. I have no gauze ammo. None. Bah. All right. You're out. You're out. Back to the weapons. I don't have clan gauze. This is getting ridiculous. Yeah, I don't have case yet. So that isn't going to happen. None of that. All right, so we have a primitive engine, which we don't want. Okay. Back to weapons. Right now, I don't have enough medium pulses, but I do have. No. We don't have enough slots for you? No. All right. I don't think I have enough room. No. What do I look like? Ah, we're full. All right. Okay. For now, double heat sink. 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 All right. My cooling's 3.4. My weapon heat is 3.24. So I'm as cold as ice. Because I can be. Now. We have a targeting computer here. Targeting computers are a sophisticated piece of electronics that, unlike physically help target recoil compensators and gyro. Okay. I'm going to drop you in. Because I am cooling so well that, yeah, we need to get our hands on some endo. If we get our hands on the endo, we can add back in some of these. Boom, boom, boom. All right, cooling is 2.8. We're doing 3.38. We got the targeting computer. Holy moly moly. This is one hell of a build. Now, I do need, I would like to take the laser off the other one, but we'll do that later. Throw it on here. Cue it up. We have a dire wolf on the way in, guys. All right. 230. We can do 260. All right. I don't have another assault. I got to wait the 60 days for that to show up. All right. So you keep going with the Black Knight. I really don't think I have. Yeah, you're a heavy rifle. You're same size. And you're my pure laser boat with the laser thing. So we need to give the laser guys some extra power here. All right. Yeah, we're over. I was afraid of that. I'm over by 5. Here we go. We're going to go this way. This should be good.
The fulcrum of power on Tigris is a heavy concentration of the system's populace, clustered around a number of townships and cities known locally as Suga Chongshi, the Four Cities. We've made planetfall 40 clicks north of our main objective, shielded by a small but dense forest known as Yorlor's Grove, while the third has made planetfall in the Granite Field Mountains to the east of our objective. We are each set to advance on the city from both directions and attempt a pincer attack to claim the Four Cities. Tread carefully. While Tigris is not the fortress world that Tikhonov was, we will not have the luxury of having the full might of all 8 Lancer regiments on our side. For this campaign, it's just us and the third. So watch each other's backs and don't do anything reckless.
Don't worry, we will.
Marshal Davion, do we have any intel on our Op 4?
Mio intelligence reports Warrior House Hiritsu and Kerr intruders have been stationed on Tigris for years with direct support from Laurel's Legion, a mercenary battalion with direct ties to the ruling family of Tigris. Beyond that, we have no intel on if those units are stationed here at full strength or only have a handful of battalions stationed here on garrison duty. So our best estimates range from 1 to 3 regiments worth of hostiles in system. That's quite a range, sir. All the more reason to tread carefully, Mechwarrior. Continue to follow the marked nav point route to our planned encampment site. Once we've set up a foothold within the system, we'll send out recon squads to see what is what.
Marshal Davian, I'm getting some heavy sensor disruption. Could be the Liao scouting our formations.
Yeah. They're scouting us. We're landing and trying to scout them. It's going to be a cluster. Yeah, not the 1st Battalion.
I have multiple heavy contacts lighting up across the board. IFF identifies them as Kerr's intruders, Liao's premier assault regiment. All Lancers, weapons free.
All right, Mom, remember the rule. Pick them up.
Looks like those Ravens weren't scouting our forces, but screening the intruders' numbers.
Why am I reading Davian serial codes on these hostiles?
The Confederation lost much of their domestic assault mech production back in the Second Succession War. Kerr's intruders makes up for that by fielding large amounts of Davian salvage. Just focus on their IFF signatures.
Easier said than done with all of this sensor jamming.
Target blackjack.
Just stay right in there and keep firing, guys. We got to walk through this.
Target destroyed.
Remember, Mom, make pickup. These guys are fighting for stuff. Make sure their families are notified. All right, we're not going to participate in any bullshit. And Davion, of course, is staying behind because they're dingleberries.
Damn it! My sensors are all over the place. We can't shoot straight with all this interference. Someone take those Ravens out.
Maybe your sensors are broke.
Falcon here. I have a new sensor trace.
What the hell? A charger just chewed through my torso with a large bore autocannon.
What charger?
Be one of those new variants whipped up by Hellspawn Industries. Focus on taking them down quickly. Those are carrying more than just pop cap lasers and can be
Really, dude? All right, let's do this. I eat you guys for lunch in Punchbot and Rock'em Sock'em Robot.
New target, Charger.
Focusing on target.
The intruders might have gotten the jump on us, but we are not out of this fight. Keep on them, Lancer.
Wah, wah, wah. Get in a mech and talk to us, you dingleberry. Because we're as cold as this river with the waterfall and all these melon-looking things that are probably pod peoples. Chainsaw, we should like stay here, you know, and this is beautiful. All right. I've led enough. It's your turn. Come on, Atlas. Move forward. They wrecked my paint. It's your turn.
Shame we're about to raise some hell down there. It's a nice looking place.
I agree with you, Snowshoe. That's why we're not raising hell down there. Besides, their Atlas is like taking his sweet ass time. And I know that's an Atlas. I mean, look at this. He's not even like, his paint job is beautiful. My paint job. Look, you guys got to pay for my paint job. Do you know how much paint costs when you want to get it as beautiful as my friggin' skeleton? Not that ugly red and blue friggin' crap you're driving. Who the hell you think you are, Tesla? Ugh. I'm watching you because you seem to be having a problem driving. No, 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 no. You got to go that way. You got to go that way. You're confused. People in Teslas is boneheaded, is full of their brains, their heads full as rocks. Their friggin' Atlas looks stupid. Hi. We're shooting you in the face.
One final push should be all we need.
We're talking about Jesse's girl. No, no, no. One final push. Push it. Reminds me of Salt and Pepper. You left your boy out here all on its own. You Fed rats are really... I don't understand how people can be loyal to you. You guys aren't even loyal to each other in the middle of a war zone. I'd rather fight for Wrestleheg. Yeah. Free Wrestleheg. Yes, exactly.
New target, Califrac.
Launch target acknowledged. Match on approach. Oh, I've lost a component.
be in position for our joint assault. We need to save our manpower for the fight ahead. Continue along to the marked nav points. Reach and secure our forward.
Dude, you are so far behind.
Great work, Commander.
Of course it
We
was.
took a beating, but crippling Kerr's intruders takes a key Liao assault battalion off the board. You've provided a great service to House Davion this day. This should make our engagements with the elite Warrior House troops easier.
Right. Unless you can't put mechs in the field. We're blowing up beautiful, pristine forests because some asshole wanted to give a wedding gift to his wife who no longer is in Steiner space? Really? Yep. All right, Raider went up on 2. I went up on 1, which is good because that is like super powerful. Snowshoe went up again on lasers, which is good. No, ballistics. Jackie did Jackie's thing, whatever the hell that was. I did 1300. Raider did 652. Jackie's like running around going, oh my God, don't shoot me. Look at this. Candy ass. 108,000. All right. Battle mechs. You're still working. All right. Lancers, fantastic work. Blah, 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 blah. The third was beat up. The third still has the manpower to hold the line. Better than the rest. Spearhead and assaulting a centralized power plant because, you know, blowing up a power plant, putting a city in the dark with no heat and no way to cook food makes total friggin' sense, doesn't it? Operation Rat. Exactly. Yeah, you need a different mech. Take the Orion. At least it's got some ballistics, right? No, missiles. All right. Let's drop.
VTOLs on radar.
Yeah, I know.
Davian, Lao forces clear to make your play.
Roger, Marshal Pedroza. Okay, Commander. Our brothers in the 3rd Crucis are now defending a Liao counteroffensive. While they hold Confederation forces at bay, we're clear to make our play against the 4 cities. The region is dependent on a number of large fusion generators that power the entirety of the grid from a centralized power plant. In order to minimize civilian casualties, we want your lands to move quickly and neutralize these generators. Make your way to the marked nav point and destroy all the marked generators. My forces will move to blockade the city and draw out existing defenders. Good luck, Commander.
Something don't sit right with me. Won't taking out the fusion generators just lead to more suffering for these people?
Yep, exactly what I said, right?
Most humane option.
Bullshit.
To avoid the potential bloodshed of 2 whole mech regiments descending into the city to defend it. By having a single lance take out the generators, we're hopeful that Mandrissa Laurel will surrender her world to prevent more bloodshed.
There's the power plants, Commander. Let's get to work. If you find the acquisition, just walk up to it in order to pick it up.
Target destroyed.
Oh, there it is.
Target acquired.
Focusing on target.
That's close enough. Ready to start pickup operation. The more ballistics, the merrier.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
I barely even have to aim. This is Falcon. Took it out, sir.
Target destroyed.
Wouldn't it have been better if we didn't come in here at all?
To pick it up.
Target destroyed.
Nailed them.
Falcon here. Took it out, sir. We'll be sure to put that ammo to good use.
Engaging shared target.
Right in line of sight.
Scratch that target.
That's one down. Now on to the next. Jackson, Hellsaritsu and Legion mech forces have broken through our lines. We need help immediately.
Damn it. Jesse, I'm rerouting our heavy battalion to assist. They should be at your location in 15 minutes. Try to hold out till then. Commander, I need to break our blockade to help the 3rd, so be advised. Enemy reinforcements may break through.
Yeah, they just did.
Very good, sir. Marshal Davian, this is 3rd Crucis Command. Infantry from Hellsaritsu have broken into the rear line and are attacking our command centers. We're putting up resistance, but we can't do it alone. Requesting 2nd Lancers unit.
denied.
Are you an idiot? Don't answer that.
My command center. It's been hit by heavy autocannon fire. Heavy infantry raided our
Really?
shortly afterwards.
Really?
No! God damn it all! If the Maskarov could decrypt those code books,
Yeah, punching that friggin' thing in the guy who's still standing there.
Galax armor. Tied down. Marshal Davian. Jackson. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry, you're fighting.
Marshal Petrosa! Jesse! Shit, we've lost comms. Commander, I'm rerouting to support the 3rd. Rihanna, I'm appointing you operational commander of this mission. Finish this, then fall back to our position.
Understood, Marshal. Good hunting.
Leave it to Davian dogs to threaten innocent people's livelihood in order to take one of theirs. We'll make you regret attacking our home planet.
New target, Marauder.
Dude, you're pretty much... You're next. Dude, you're next. What's the matter, dude? Chicken? I mean, you circled me when I was fighting the other guy. But it's one-on-one. You're backing up. What's up with that? Huh? Amazing. Chicken shits. You're in here. Hi.
All targets destroyed. Crucis Lancers, fall back to your designated exfil sites and prepare to regroup at Marshal Davion's position.
Friggin' dickwads. Why are we... I don't get this. There is nothing honorable about any of this. Matter of fact, we're not being honorable at all. We just crushed this population for what? Operation Rat. This is supposed to be a training thing. Instead, we're shooting people to mob pick these people up, make sure they get whatever the hell they need.
Bet this'll hurt.
Gold base. Dynasty unit. Critical. Repeat. Critical.
Alright, he's out. And dispatch Fahad and everybody else to help this population as much as we can. I don't want our name involved in this. Davion can go to friggin' hell.
Walk on up to the treasure to pick it up. Good. Our munitions can be restocked.
All we did was make these people want to fight more.
We've got you, Commander. Load up, and then let's get to Marshal Davion's position.
Yeah, let's go save Marshal Davion's family member somehow, or good friend, or whatever. Make sure we get aid packages down to the families. They get fed. There we go. All right, what do we do here? All right, you went up. Missiles, nice. You went up in heat, beautiful. 38. You went up in both lasers and that, so that was good. Yeah, you're gonna be slow, but I want this up, and I want this all the way up. So I'm happy with that. 2.3 million for 130 some odd thousand. Sweet. Yeah, we'll get to your briefing in a minute. All right. You will nightmare scenario. House Haritsu's elite commando is able to do something. They have their code books now. We got to go find the code books. Got it. There we go. Operation Rat. This is what this is. Rat Bastard is actually a better term. All right. Liao doesn't love us as much. We're almost there. 275. Continue. There we go. 24 million from, I don't know, like 6. All right, 9 days. We can kick up. Laser boat it one more time. All right. Let's go try and recover these damn books they lost. I said it's a good mission. I didn't say I preferred this part of it.
Commander, it's of the utmost importance that you stop the Maskirovka from decrypting those codebooks. With them, they can decrypt our reports and significantly stifle Operation Rat security, putting not just our lives, but all Federated Suns forces at risk. Our MEO liaison has relayed the locations of known Maskirovka relay stations in the system's capital of Jianfeng. We need them destroyed ASAP before they decode and transmit the data to Comstar.
No!
What we're up to the second we start taking down their relay stations. So timing is of the utmost importance in this mission, Commander. Good luck.
Why do we always get the shit missions for saving people's asses? And they don't give me all the friggin' salvage that's on the field. Hey, we're gonna save your ass. And then you're gonna shit all over us.
Engaging shared target.
Yep, shoot this old bitch.
Target acquired.
Yeah, Mom, I'm in the middle of a fight. All right. Mount up, boys and girls. Let's do this.
Target destroyed.
New target Phoenix Hawk.
I barely even have to aim.
Target destroyed. New target Blackjack. Target destroyed.
Enemy down.
Ah.
Target destroyed.
Sounds like they're calling in the cavalry, Commander. Let's hurry it up here.
Target destroyed.
We just lost another relay station. How are we doing on that decryption? Demi presenter voice standing by and waiting on our delivery. We are running out of time.
Well, he recognizes the fact he's got something good. Mom, same statements. Make sure everybody gets friggin' cookies and hot chocolate.
Lance target acknowledged.
Shadowhawk.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Altering attack range.
Another blackjack.
Right in the core, Commander. Now watch those fireworks.
Match eliminated.
Target acquired.
That map's gonna blow.
Target destroyed.
Forwarding the entire encrypted package to Comstar now. We cannot risk the codes returning to Federate hands.
Damn it! It's now or never, Commander. We need to stop those transmissions before they complete their handoff. Get this job done now.
Shut up, asshole.
History.
Or fly feet, get out here and fight yourself.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Falcon here. Took it out, sir.
Target destroyed.
Package is in the hands of Comstar. Your illegal annexation of Capellan territory ends now.
Wow, can't argue with that.
Fall back. The Lancers will soon be able to spare a mech company to deal with this rabble later. Return to base and we'll plan our next moves.
Can't argue with that. Don't know if there was a formal declaration or not before we struck. It could have been like our mistake on the Japanese mistake with Pearl Harbor. You know? But we'll get them whatever they need to survive in the city. Catch those guys they shot at us. They're supposedly war criminals or whatever. After all, this is for quote unquote God and somebody's fucking ego. It is. Don't argue with it. That's what it is. There's nothing heroic about this other than this isn't a war of aggression. They're not fighting against some greater evil, quote unquote. I mean, Hans Davion even said it. Right, we get a Zeus and all this other stuff. We're going to Sarna, it looks like. Or somebody's going to Sarna. Looks like it's going to be us. All right. Whoa. Right. Now. Good stuff is starting to show up, though, guys. All right, that's good. 11 million spent. Most of it on the modular stuff, so yeah, that'll work. All right. Mech. I have 18 million C-bills left. Yeah, these are actually good. Can't do a Timberwolf. Can I do a Stalker? I can. Alright. I need one with 3 missiles, 4 missiles right here. Stalker 3F. Or Stalker 3H. 3FB, no. The Warhawk is kind of cool. We'll grab a Stalker. I haven't seen one yet. Alright. We're going to Sarna, which means we're leaving after the fire. Guys, it's been 2 hours. We've finished Kestrel Lancers Part 1. We're into Kestrel Lancers Part 2 of this massive fight for an expansion of Davion, basically. You guys know what to do if you enjoyed. Follow, subscribe, like, dislike, constructive criticism in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching. Bye.
Being young's got a shelf life. You may not believe it, but there'll come a time. When you realize I was totally right, you start to see the ones before you in a different light. The world keeps telling me that my prime age was 25, but here I'm thriving on the other side. My best years are ahead of me, but that on God, I'm on.